That they were going to make a run at some point after a great start by you guys, but
Yep.
like, how do you turn the water off when they start coming all the way back?
Well, we didn't really, right? I think we gave up 74 points in the second half. And and it's funny when you're in those because you got the lead and you don't probably make a lot of changes because you kind of stay in there at 14, 12, 9, 10, 12, 9, 8. You don't do a lot, and then we finally had to start making some switches and coverages and things like that. But I don't know. We're lucky to get out of there. I'm not going to sit here and say it was any. We fought hard at the end. We made a big shot at the very end, and we get lucky to get out of here.
Were you okay, Nick, with the looks you got at the end? Kyle's.
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't quite as good as I'd hoped it was going to be. It set up just how we thought. Yeah. We emptied out that left side. We thought we'd get him ahead of steam to bounce all the way around it, and he didn't quite get around it. Yeah. So he ended up with a little tougher shot than we'd hoped. We thought he maybe could foot race past Green there, and he didn't. And they sped Kawhi up a little bit too early in the end of regulation, right? You don't want to. Kawhi probably needs to hang on to that another second or two. You don't want to shoot that early so they can advance and try to beat you. You're at a tie game. You either gotta make that and go home, right, or go to overtime.
Is that a case where you take the best look you can, even if it leaves a little time on the clock?
I think we weren't planning on it, and I'm not sure they were planning on speeding him up. I think Ariza just took a lunge at the ball, and Kawhi just kind of saw an opening and had to go, right? And now that he went, he was into his kind of to his pull-up move, and that, it's just a bit too,
different story if he makes it though, right?
Well, yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's a different story. I mean, but they still get to come down and 2 or 3 to get it to OT or beat you. So. I mean, I'm not sitting here. Ideally, we'd like to do that, but they sped him up. They did a good job.
Kyle and Danny right at the end both took big hits. I mean, Danny had a bounce play, and then Kyle on the last play of the game. Did they come out of this already?
I don't know, man. We had a lot of Norm took a crack to the head and was a little shaky. Kawhi left for a bit. That was a rugged. I'm not sure it was a super physical game, but it was a collision game, right? Yeah. There was a lot of collisions. Again, both teams playing really hard, a lot of open floor play, a lot of spacing, a lot of transition. So there was quite a few collisions out there. Hopefully, luckily, again for like the first time all year, or this about the third time. Honestly, we get 2 days before we play. We're going to need them.